Dave Jeffery's book.
Sorry, I was reading, as usual. Today's read was Clive Barker's Cabal, because you can never not read a favourite author more than once. And I've read this so many times. Plus, Pride Month, so it's an excuse again for me to just go, oh, I'm going to read it for the 700th time. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Clive Barker, oh no. We're here to talk about a very different author. A master of dystopian horror that has arisen from the Midlands of England. And he is a true, very incredible man. We shall call him the Dave Jeffery. Now, as you can see, I already have my shrine ready for him. But that is for his first in the series, A Quiet Apocalypse. Now, imagine a future where they created a messed up version of meningitis. This messed up version of meningitis goes one of two ways. You either die horribly and in very much pain, or you survive it but you lose your hearing. Now, this is an immense series, and I mean immense. The guy did an incredible job at creating this whole world based on this horrible dystopian future, which is grim as hell. And I'm not even exaggerating. You want blood, you want gore, you want Cathedral, because it is messed up, but also ingenious. So in the first book, you look through the eyes of one of the survivors. Now, I was expecting a continuation from that story, because at the end of the book, my reaction was, what the hell? So, moving on swiftly to Cathedral. So, allow me to give you a taster of my reaction. Now, obviously, I'm going to do my full review as a word. A word? That works in human words. I was trying to say I will actually leave a written review on my page. But let me just give you a taster of exactly what I went through reading Cathedral. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is messed up. Oh, this is messed up. Oh. 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 Wait, what? Wait, what? No, no, no. 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 Huh? What? Damn you, Jeffrey! That's basically it. But yeah, if you want to see exactly how I felt about this incredible book, please feel free to go over to my page. I will put it up. You can all have a good look and read. There is some spoilers in it though, just so you know. Warning! Because you have to tell people now. But basically the story of Cathedral follows one of Cathedral's residents, Sarah. Now, Sarah was affected by the virus, as in she survived it, but she lost her hearing. Pretty much a very horrible thing to go through if you're a musician. I think if my mum lost her hearing and couldn't be able to hear music, I don't think she would cope very well. Although she might enjoy it, because then she wouldn't have to hear the guinea pigs going wee, 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 wee every time she shook any kind of carrier bag next to their massive house. Anyway, you follow Sarah. She's come to terms with Cathedral's rules. She lives behind Cathedral's walls. She knows the deal. She's accepted everything that goes on there as the norm. I personally read through it and went, bitch, what? How are you accepting this as normal? There's so much horrible crap going on, and she's just like, la la la, this is a wonderful life. Oh, praise to Cathedral. And you're just like, no. It challenges your moral compass on so many levels. You're like, I know it's an apocalypse, but Jesus Christ, woman. Anyway, it carries on to the point where a newcomer comes to Cathedral. His name is Paul. So you meet Paul, and then obviously you follow both of them. The story of Sarah, but mostly it's from Sarah's point of view of how she feels about Cathedral. What goes on in Cathedral and the rules of Cathedral. So you get a whole different perspective of this world in another book. So I was there going, so I was excited. Anyway, so you go through the book and Dave puts you through the ringer. I was expecting a very different kind of story. Very different. What I got was a 360 head smash, where I went, and that just is the sign of an amazing writer. Somebody who can hit you with the least expected outcome, leave you tranced there in for a moment like, what the fuck did I just read? The detail of the entire world, the description, the fact that I could vividly see Birmingham in my head because I'd been to Birmingham, so obviously I was reading and going, oh my God, I know where this is, I know where that is. And you were imagining this place in your head the way that he had written it and described it. It was so incredibly vivid. His imagination is just flawless. I had no issues with this book. I had no issues with The Quiet Apocalypse. That's why it's on my shelf. But all in all, the series is so strong. The characters, you at least kind of relate to one or two characters in there. They feel so real to you. They're like in front of you. In your mind's eye, you can't not see them in any other way. The depth that he went into when he went to gore scenes and horror aspects of things was messed up because he did an incredible job. I was there, I was seeing all this, and I was going, that's literally my entire reaction through reading Cathedral. And then I found out that he is bringing out another book. The next book is The Samaritan. That will be out in July. Yes, I pre-ordered it because why wouldn't I? After reading that and then after reading Cathedral, I'm like, damn, Jeffrey, what you gonna do next? And boys and girls, I can't wait. Dave Jeffery, for me, is so freaking talented. And I'm not just saying that because I know you, Dave. He honestly knows how to pull the reader in, yank them by the guts, and keep them there. I was so immersed in Cathedral, I read it in a day. Now I'm this kind of person that struggles to read an anthology in like a week. So to have an entire novella go in an entire day was a big thing for me. And it just comes to show how incredibly good this guy is at what he does. Guys, honestly, check out my full review, with spoilers sadly. And also, if you haven't got a chance, buy his first book in the series. You won't be disappointed. But for now, that's all from me. And stare upon the shrine of Jeffrey.